This is the story of the most insane recovery I've ever been involved with. A nightmare situation for any overland that evolved into a 24-hour ordeal that's threatening the future of this vehicle and has me stranded alone in a remote section of Galicia. This 6-part series will tell the whole story of this insane situation. I'm following a 4x4 route that I plotted through this remote section of Galicia. My route was meant to run left here, past this abandoned building, and up and into the forestry land above, through what looked like a grassy track. I would soon realise, however, that this was no ordinary trail. The cruiser's wheels broke through the surface, and within seconds both right hand wheels were buried and the grass was touching the bottom of the car. Oh god, here we go. I tried to free the vehicle by rocking it back and forward, but it immediately became clear that this was stuck fast. Great! I got myself really nice and stuck. Just deep mud. Galicia is legendary for its mud, and I was finding out firsthand just why. Right off the bat, the car was buried. That's going to be a winch job, I can freaking already tell you. I decided to try my recovery boards to start with. I jumped up on the roof, pulled the boards off, and chucked them down. I also took a moment to check out how remote I was. It's just so funny. It's getting late in the day, about to get dark. It's bloody deep in there. It really, really is. That one in that side. The recovery boards hadn't worked a bit, so I'd gotten the winch out, connected it up to some trees, and dragged the cruiser forwards. Yeah, so this is the result. I mean, look at that. That was buried 3 feet down, and the car is, well, still buried, to be quite honest with you. All that said, I finally had a bit of traction, and at this point I thought I could carry on, make it up this grassy hill and be on my way. But that was not to be. The vehicle just fell right through the crust again. The wheels on the right totally buried. Alright, this is actually even worse than the last time. The track's just like, it's like a full-on bog. It's just like all solid here, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's just bottomless mud. This one's going to be harder to get out of. The sun had now set and I was in danger of losing light totally. If I could even just get up here to some level of flat ground at this point, just somewhere to sleep, back out with the winch, that's the only option. I've gotten myself into it, haven't I? I positioned the recovery boards as best I could, but this bog was absolutely bottomless. The ruts that the tyres had dug had filled right up to the brim with water. See that? That's just water. I was learning firsthand why this mud is infamous. It's absolutely bottomless. And once it has a hole in the car, it doesn't want to let go. I spent an uncomfortable night on a slant in the bog hole and woke up the next morning to torrential rain. Of all the days that I could have gotten stuck, sunny, bright, blue sky days, it had to be a day like this that I got stuck on, didn't it? It just had to be. This is really, really not good. I got to work in the pouring rain, but it felt like no matter what I did, I was just digging the Land Cruiser deeper and deeper into this hole. Not only was it buried up to the chassis rails, the deep holes had now completely filled up with water. Oh, I mean, that is just fully bogged. The Highlander Jack sank in the freaking... Oh, mate, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one. It was now dawning on me that this wasn't going to be a straightforward recovery, and that I might well be stuck here for some time.